Hello everybody, my name is Ruth Calderon, and today I'll be talking about an app named Goat. Goat can be used on either an Android or a smartphone. Goat was co-founded by Eddie Liu and Daishin Sugano. They were both college roommates, and I quote this from Eddie. One day they were just sitting there talking, and he looks at Daishin and he's like, you know what, we should totally go to business together. Daishin agrees. They quit their job and they start their business. Before they did go and try to create Goat, they did other things. For example, their first thing was golf apparel, and they had connections in China. They were raised in LA, but a lot of good people in China that could give them this really good supplies. As time changed, they decided to start, their sneaker business. And that's when Goat got created. It was founded in July of 2015. This company is now has about 60 million in funding. And on the app, actually, if you do go to the App Store and you type in Goat, it's the first one that pops up, and it's a Goat Shop Sneakers, and it has a 4.9 rating, and it's number 13 for shopping. So pretty much Goat is used to buy and sell shoes. On the left, I provided a screenshot of when you first open the app after you register, and it is free. So I thought that was really cool. You get a featured release, and it's a Travis Scott with the Air Jordan, and it's a color olive. And then to the right, I provided another screenshot that if you keep scrolling, it shows what just got dropped. Okay, so the first screenshot is pretty much all the purchases that have been done on this account. The second screenshot is about all the shoes that have been sold. And then the last one is how you can search all the categories that come out, and you can pretty much search for any shoe you want. Okay, so now for the pros of this app, I honestly think it's amazing. There's people that actually make a living out of this, which I think is super cool. My boyfriend doesn't have to work. He makes really good money just doing this. I actually it's like really hard to believe. I did go to an event called SneakerCon, where you see everybody so into sneakers, like crazy into sneakers. And there's some shoes that right now they can be worth, let's just say, throw out a number, like on the far right, 620, depending. It can either go up and be worth more, or it can also go down in price, depending how popular that shoe is. So the prices aren't always cheap, because if that shoe size is very wanted, then it's obviously selling for a lot. If it isn't as popular, it sells for very little. For example, the Yeezy boots that are a little bit down, it's only $145, and to the left of that, it's only $40. It just depends a lot on the shoe size and the demand. The cons of another pro is that all these shoes are legit. When you want to sell a shoe, it goes to, for example, Goat likes to call themselves the middleman. They make sure it's a real shoe so you don't get scammed, because you can get scammed. For example, if you buy them on, I don't know, that Facebook store, Instagram, StockX, I believe, and it's just people you meet, they can really rip you off on the streets, and you pay a lot of money for something that isn't even worth anything. So Goat has a really good reputation for that. They make sure it's a good, and if the shoe gets cleared, you get paid. If not, they send it back to you and tell you it's a fake, and your transaction doesn't go through. The con of that is that when you do buy a shoe, it takes a few weeks to get here. It does take a long time. That's I guess a downfall, but other than that, it's pretty great. You can buy from new shoes to used shoes to shoes that have only been worn a few times, a couple times even. But you also can find really beat up shoes, super beat up, and there's some talented people out there that can actually fix them up and make their money back. So that's pretty cool too. Another thing that's I found super interesting, that they have predicted that by next year this Go app will be worth around $83 billion. That's right, $83 billion. So that's pretty much my little presentation about Go. It's a great app. You make good money if you're into that. It does take time. Another con, I guess it could be real quick, that if you have a certain shoe in a certain size that isn't wanted, it might not sell as fast as another shoe. It's just a gamble, if I'm being honest, but it's super cool. You can find great shoes, especially if your shoe size isn't so popular. You can probably get a really good deal in stores, like super expensive. Other than that, I recommend Go. I think it's a great app. That's pretty much why I did it, to like, don't sleep on Go. It's pretty cool, and you can always get a really great deal for your favorite shoes. Thank you.